This is exercise 9.8, okay? Now, the diagram shows a cuboid. A cuboid is basically a rectangular shaped box. Calculate PR. Now, lads, the trick is, don't get confused with the 3D-ness of it all. Just stay thinking in 2 dimensions. Look at the triangle. Look at any triangle that has PR as a side. And if you know 2 sides of that triangle, it makes it really easy. So look, I know PQ and QR. So all I do is this. I just draw it in 2 dimensions, like so. And what I say is, it's a rectangular box. That means that this angle at Q has to be 90 degrees. This is P. This is Q. This is R. I know that this is 11.25. I know that this here is 15. Now all I have to do is find out what PR is. And I can call PR x. So x squared equals 11.25 squared plus 15 squared. What would that be in the calculator? Sorry? When I square root it, it's 18.7. So look, add it together, square root it, 18.7. 7 what? 18.75. 75? Yeah. Okay, so keep it at 7.5 because you don't want to round up or down. It's too much. It'll cost your answer too much. Now, guys, that's very easy. Now, what's not easy is this. What they want you to do next is they want you to look at RPY. Now, RPY belongs to the triangle RPY. Now, if I draw this in a different colour, actually, I'll do it in black as well. Actually, right? RPY. R to P to Y. R goes to P goes to Y goes back down to R. Okay? Now, what I'm next going to do then is I'm going to translate that down here. Now we know that PR is 18.75. Okay. So, let's draw this triangle out. Is there any angles we know for certain? Why is it 90 degrees? It's 90 degrees because that is on horizontal ground and it's a corner going to the other corner. It has to be 90 degrees because it's on flat ground and that's going vertically upwards. Okay? So what we know here is this, that when we draw this triangle out, like so, what we know is P to R is the base, isn't it? Yep. P to R is on the ground, that's 18.75. That's 90 degrees. We know that YR is 16. Find out what this is. Call it M. We'll call it M. Once again, Pythagoras theorem. M squared equals 16 squared plus 18.75 squared. M therefore equals, anybody?
24.64.
24.64 meters. Well done. Okay, that's the bargain basement one. That's the easiest one you're going to get. Okay. Okay, guys. Number 7, you go. Okay. So number 7. The diagram shows a rectangular box ABCD. ABCD is the top of the box, and rectangle EFGH is the base of the box. AB equals 4, BF equals 3, FG equals 12. Find AF. Now A to F. Okay, I got it. A to F is basically, if I was to draw out a rectangle, and we're looking at it from the side, this is what the rectangle would be. It would be AE. And this here would be BF. Now we need to link A to F, and that's the side we're trying to find. We know that B to F is 3, that means AE is 3, and we know A to B is 4, that means E to F is also 4. We're going to use Pythagoras theorem to find out what A to F is. We'll call it X. X squared equals 4 squared plus 3 squared. X squared equals 25, X equals 5. First answer, 5. Moving on, A to G. A to G is a more difficult question, but I think we got it, okay? A to G, what I'd like to do for A to G is this. I'm going to link it up. I'm going to link up E to G. And then I'm going to, and then I'm going to link A to E. And then A to G. And that's the triangle I'm going to use. Okay? So this triangle, when I draw it out in 2 dimensions, okay, it's actually really extended over. Now guys, once again, write out your points, A, E, and G. Now guys, what do we think about A, E, and G? Okay? What is A to E? 3. E to G? We don't know, do we?
Find E, F.
No. I know, I got you right. So currently we're lacking E to G, and we're also lacking A to G. Which means we have to find out what E to G is first. Go back to the drawing board, take out the last triangle you just used, and now we're going to find a triangle that's easy to get but has E to G in it. Once again, mark E to G together. Then we know what EF is, don't we? EF is 4, and we know FG is 12. Is there any right angles there? EF, G.
Good morning, sorry for the class intrusion. We'll just update you on the...
Okay guys, so what we know this time around is I have to draw the triangle EFG, okay? EFG is a bit more, not as elongated as the other one, okay? Now that's going to be EFG. Now, EFG. What's E to F again? 4. F to G? 12. Right angles located here. Now we're going to call this whatever letter P. P squared equals 4 squared plus 12 squared, which gets us?
P is 13.
It's not. 4 squared plus 12 squared?
160.
160. What squared of 160?
4 root 10.
4 root 10. Leave it like that, because now we know that E to G is 4 root 10. Now we're looking for the letter L. Let's call it A to G L. How are we going to find L? L squared equals 3 squared plus 4 root 10 squared. All of that into the calculator and square root it for me. Is it 13?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. L equals 13. Sorry? 3 squared plus bracket 4 root 10 squared. Put the squared on the outside.
Sir, can you do that? Would the angle AEG?
Next part. Connor. Find the measure of the acute angle between AG and DF. Your answer must be to the nearest degree. So AG and EDF. So we have to mark this out. Okay, AG, DF. Okay, let's mark it out. AG, DF. AG is here. And DF. DF. Where is DF? Going the opposite way, isn't it? Now, this is something that's a bit more difficult. Okay, can we mark in our sides that we know already? What sides do we know? We know that A to G is what? 13. Therefore, DF must also be 13. We know that, what other sides did we figure out? We figured out AF is what? Sorry? 5. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do next is, we found AF, we also found AG. What's AG again? AG? 13. And what was the in-between step we did there? We also found what? Was it EG? EG was 4 root 10. So start off with all your information. Okay? EG is 4 root 10. Where's EG? It's this one down here. EG 4 root 10. Okay, find the measure of the Q angle between AG and DF. Give your answer to the correct nearest degree. Okie dokes. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay. What we're going to do is we might actually try the cosine rule for this one, and we might half 13 because I probably should cross at the halfway point. The diagonals should be cut in half. Okay, so we're first going to try this. We're going to try. Excuse me, guys. What we're going to try is what we're looking to zoom in on is this. We're looking to zoom in on this angle here, the Q angle here. So I'm going to draw out, I'm going to label this point a letter that hasn't been used yet, M. So I'm going to draw out the triangle AMF. And in AMF, I know M is here, A is here, F is here. I know that A to M should be 6.5. I know M to F should also be 6.5. What is the distance from A to F again? 5. I got a cosine rule going on here. Now, will somebody look up the back of the book for the answer, please? Just figure out that we're on the right track here. Otherwise, I have to figure out a different way to do it. So we're going to get 5 squared equals A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. And what we get is, what do you say it was, guys?
45.
That sounds about right because it's going to be the smallest angle in the triangle. 6.5 squared plus 6.5 squared minus 2 times 6.5. 6.5 cos A. Can half the class do this one here in black? And people who are just picking up their calculator now, can you do the one in the pink bubble, please? Okay. So we're going to get 25 equals.
84.5.
What is it?
84.5.
84.5, and in the pink bubble?
So 6.5 or
6.5, 6.5, twice. 2 times 6.5, 6.5. What you get?
minus 84.5.
84.5 again. Okay, guys. What we do next is bring this over to your side. 25 minus 84.5. Sorry?
Minus 59.5.
Minus 59.5. Divide that by 84 minus 84.5. What do we get?
0.7.
0.7.
7.704. Now, cos inverse that. I think it's just about right. Might be slightly under.
45.23.
Fair enough. Is it rounded off to the nearest one? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. 45.25. A is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, guys. Now, question A. The diagram shows a river of parallel banks P meters apart. The vertical tree of height h meters is directly opposite point A, as shown. The woman wants to find the height of the tree from A. The angle of elevation to the top of the tree is 45 degrees. She then walks to point B, which is 50 meters downstream, as shown. The distance from B to the base of the tree is Q, and the angle of elevation from the top of the tree to B is 30 degrees. Express P and Q in terms of H. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to map out this triangle here, and I'm going to label all the points. Let the bottom of the tree be C, let the top of the tree be D. Then we're going to get the triangle DCB. The triangle DCB, D to C to B. What angle is it here? Anybody? 90 degrees, because you're assuming that the tree and any object, Frank, goes directly upwards. Okay, this is H, this is P, this is 45 degrees. Now what it says is, express P, oh sorry, it's Q. Sorry, I got it mixed up. That's Q and that's 30 degrees. 30 degrees and Q. Now, H and Q, the information is relayed between the opposite and the adjacent. This means tan is your best choice. Tan 30 equals H over Q. P in terms of H. Cross multiply up to Q, cross multiply down to tan 30. That's because it wants Q in terms of H. Now, what is tan 30 in the calculator? Sorry?
Root 3 over 3.
Okay, root 3 over 3 is... Okay guys, your calculator will have it as root 3 over 3. That in fact is 1 over root 3. Okay? What is 1 divided by 1 over root 3? Can anybody tell me? Put it in the calculator again. 1 divided by 1 over root 3. Huh? Root 3, that's perfect. Q is root 3 H. Okay? Which is really handy. Now, let's look at the other triangle. And the other triangle is going to be ADC. ADC, we're going to draw out once again in 2 dimensions. ADC. A to D to C. It's P across, 45 up, height of the tree is still H. What we need to find out now is what is the what is P in terms of H. Once again, what function should we use? We should use tan 45. Tan 45 equals H over P. P therefore equals H over tan 45. Now guys, the way I do this is I ignore the H, and what I put into my calculator is what is 1 over tan 45? Excuse me guys, 1 divided by tan 45. Tan 45 is 1. So this is, what does this mean? P equals H. Because 1 over tan 45 is, if I circle the H, beside the H is 1 over tan 45. 1 over tan 45 is 1. Okay? Or tan 45 is 1. So that's H. You go. Now, we finally have to deal with is the base triangle. There's a base triangle here, which I'm going to do in green. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to draw the triangle ABC. Okay? A to B to C. Now guys, ABC, C is the base, A and B. Now, reread the question. Write a quadratic equation involving P and Q. Now, we know that this here is 50. We know that AC is, anybody? AC.
It's H over P.
So A to C is P. And this one here is Q. We know that P is the same thing as H, and Q is the same thing as, what do you say Q is the same thing as? Root 3H. Now guys, is this, the question I'm going to ask you here is, I have 3 sides and I have absolutely no angles. Is there anything in the language of the question that will get me, anything in the language of the question that will get me an angle? Look. Very good. 3. No. As woman shown, one wants to find the height of the tree. She then walks point B, which is 50 meters, directly downstream. What does that mean? And it also says C is directly across from A. Means it's a 90-degree angle. Directly downstream, tree is directly across from A, 90 degrees. Now guys, quadratic formula, Pythagoras' theorem, Connor. Root 3h squared equals h squared plus 50 squared, squared out, 3h squared equals h squared plus 2,500. This is our quadratic equation involving p and q. Or alternatively, it could have been this: p squared plus 50 squared equals q squared. And then we replaced it with the values of h. Then it goes, calculate h and write your answer in 25 root k. That means I'm on the right path. So we're going to get here is this, guys. Bring it over. 2h squared equals 2,500. H squared equals 1,250. What's h going to be then, guys? The square root of 1250. What's the square root of 1250?
25 root 2.
25 root 2. Okay, guys. What questions did